Selene had always heard the whispers. In the dead of night, when the wind rushed through the trees, she could hear voices calling her name. No one in Eldermere Village spoke of the forest. They warned of the cursed prince, of those who entered and never returned. But Selene was not afraid. One evening, as twilight kissed the horizon, she felt it a presence, deeper than the wind, heavier than the night. Something or someone was calling her, and so, with nothing but a lantern and a heart full of unanswered questions, she stepped beyond the edge of the forest. The whispers grew louder, and the deeper she walked, the less she felt alone. The forest was alive. Selene could feel eyes watching her, the hush of unseen figures moving just beyond sight. Then a branch cracked. She turned sharply, breath hitching. A figure stood between the trees, half shrouded in mist, tall, cloaked in shadows, and yet his presence was unmistakably human. Before she could move, his voice, low, rough, aching with lost time, broke the silence. "You shouldn't be here." Selene's heart pounded. "And yet, here I am." The man stepped closer, and as the moonlight touched his face, Selene froze. She knew that face. Everyone did. It was the face of Prince Rowan Vale. A prince who had been missing for 5 years. A prince who was supposed to be dead. Rowan watched her carefully, his storm-grey eyes unreadable. "You need to leave," he said, his voice edged with something close to desperation. Selene shook her head, not without answers. She could see it now, the shimmer of magic around him. He wasn't just lost, he was trapped. The whispers in the trees grew urgent, as if warning her away. But Selene knew the truth. If she turned back now, he would be lost forever. So she took a step closer and whispered, "Let me help you." Rowan's expression softened just for a moment. Then, with a sigh that carried 5 years of longing, he reached for her hand. The forest shuddered, and the curse began to break, to be continued.